Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So a couple of things on the cards here. So first thing on the 8 hour, as I suggested yesterday, the possibility of this being the bottom of a bigger range was fairly good, and that's pretty much what's played out. So not a trade that I would have wanted to take anyway, so I'm still sitting on the sidelines, just waiting for the structure to give me an indication that we need to be paying attention to it. So first things first, we do have, that was the original trend line. This was an attempt to break the trend line here. So you can see first fractal, second, third. So that is the trend line at the moment. So that's what I need to be paying attention to. Oscillators, you can see price breaking lows. We've still got the diversions in play. We've got the crossover now. This crossover is not quite above the 20, and that's what I'm looking for. Is I'm looking for both of them to be above the 20. This kind of price action, well, sorry, oscillator action, should we say? Because that always indicates that we have a move to the upside. But this is still relatively interesting and something that I would be paying attention to. So look to the left, and you can see there is structure here, and it is a bit of a mess. You can see it was used as a resistance there, used as support here, failed here, one bar used as support, and now we're using it as resistance. So that's a level we need to recapture. That's 34,876. Just moving on to the 3 hour, you can see a fairly strong grouping of the oscillators, a bit of sideways motion, and then a rally to break the trend line. So that trend line has been broken. Now what we're looking for is we're looking for pullback onto structure, and the closest bit of structure I have here which lines up with the trend line is this 34,792. Asia's in a bit of a mess this morning, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see Europe follow suit and watch the US sort of drift a bit lower as well. So ultimately we need to get above that area there, and that is 35,043. If we can get above 35,043 and hold it, then we have a continuation to the upside. Right now the trend is still down. If you look at the hour, we're still very much in amongst the moving averages. Oscillators all grouped to the upside, indicating another leg down, but this trend line break for me is pretty significant. So I'm looking at two things this morning, and I'm going to just do this on the 15 minutes here, because this is going to be scalps at the moment. So first thing I'm looking at is a break and retest of 34,876. Break, retest, then I'm looking for this level up here, 35,043. If we break down below 34,792, then I'm looking for structure a bit lower down, and that will more than likely be somewhere in this area here at 34,792. The key thing here is that we've got the 15-minute moving averages crossed over, oscillators grouped to the downside. So there is merit to be sitting here waiting, anticipating a trend reversal on the hour. Currently our trend is down, but could be a flag for another move up, could also be a double top for a move down. So we need to just wait for this pattern to play out before actually getting into this. So level to watch is again 34,876. Level to the downside to watch is 34,792. But even this 34,792, if we start drifting, we may just drift lower and follow the trend line all the way down to this area here at 34,724. That's basically irrelevant because it's just testing the break. Last things to pay attention to is we do have another bit of a trend line which is there. On this swing high, you can see that's the trend line that's formed. So any break above here actually breaks that trend line as well. So anyway, that's kind of my view at the moment. It's just sit tight, just wait. If you look to the left, I mean, there is, do this on the higher time frame, you can see there is so much support and resistance to the left here that you must just expect chaos to happen. And this is chaos at the moment. So the ultimate break that we're looking for is 35,043. Once we're above that, then definitely top of range, possibly higher, but that's kind of the view that we have at the moment. Okay, so sit on hands. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.